We have over 100 new cards from PSA and pickups from shows to show you guys, all fresh up on the website, Shinycardtraders.com. If you see anything today that you like, it'll be up there for sale. Go check it out. But we're going to run through these. We're not going to talk about every single card, but we're just going to show you every card we picked up over the last month from shows and back from grading, and just have a chat in general. So look at this one. First one back, Comedian Pikachu, PSA 10. Everything probably already has prices on it as well, because I think we've done maybe one convention since a lot of these came back. So anything that doesn't have a price on it is fresh, not being seen at a convention. Pretty keen for 2025. It's going to be a good year. How good is this? Hanafuda. The Marios that no one talks about. The Hanafuda PSA 10. If you want to get a Mario Pikachu, that is one you can pick up considerably cheaper than the big full art promos from the Pokemon Center. How nice is this? Umbreon. If you can see there, it is an Arita Auto. Just pretty hard to see with the silver ink. But the end of the year was pretty busy. I know for a lot of people that come to the shows here in Australia, we've had a fair few shows the last month, and now we get about six weeks off, which for me is not that good, but for a lot of the buyers, I assume they like their wallets, like the time off. But trying to sell a bit of this online, get some fresh stock ready for 2025, which is ridiculous that it's already 2025. There you go, two of the same card right there. Charizard v Alt Arts PSA 10. It's crazy how much cheaper the Japanese ones are than the English. I think the English is like $500. Even this card, the English version of this Shiny Star v Charizard is like $500. That one is like $200. It's crazy. Same with this. It's actually ridiculous how much cheaper Japanese is than English. I have a bunch of those Eevees as well. A bunch. Picked this one up at the last show. Reds Challenge, if we can focus, from Unbroken Bonds. That was actually a nice pickup with my boy. Got this one off him too. Johnny, you know, if you're watching this, these ones got picked up off you, mate. Nice little Ancient Mew. Another Pikachu Poncho Hanafuda. This one, the Luigi version. This is a new type of video for me too. As you've all seen, I do the vendor POV stuff, but I thought it would be a good chance to give you guys a little look into the behind the scenes, the stuff I'm kind of looking at day to day, and give you guys a chance to see the cards that you can pick up at the next show, I guess. Which I think will be early Feb, if I remember correctly. I can't remember what it is, but early Feb. Sadly, unlike America, we don't have collecticons every 6 seconds in different states. Bulbasaur. I think this one's actually sold. I need to put that one aside. Lugia, Shiny, Call of Legends, PSA 3. This one's actually cooked. It's folded in half, but still a lovely, lovely card. How crazy is Pokemon at the moment, by the way? It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, sealed products, I remember back in 2020 when sealed product was like hard to get, right? Like very hard to get. But you could still go to most shops and buy stuff. Like it would just be like pretty overpriced. But like now, if you go to like any local store, you literally cannot buy any sealed product. Like you might get what, like Temporal Forces, Paradox Rift, and Scarlet and Violet base, but you're definitely not buying like Paldea, Paldean Fates. I can't tell if everyone's just like buying stuff to hold, or if there's like a crazy new amount of people into the hobby that are just like trying to hoard stuff. I don't know, but it is wild. As someone that doesn't really collect like sealed product, I more like graded stuff. It's wild to me. There's the English version. Look how much more expensive. The Japanese version is like $90. English version is 4 times that for the same card. If you guys are on a budget and you don't mind, if you can't read the card, you just like the picture, go buy the Japanese version. Why would you not buy the Japanese version? I love these. These cards are like super controversial. It's not even going to focus because maybe the camera doesn't like it either. It only focuses it when it's this way up. Watch this. You put it sideways and it stayed focused. There goes my theory. Cresselia Legend. Nice card. I think I'm gonna do this completely unedited too. I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna chuck it in, chuck the raw file up. Who cares? Again, if you want to pick any of these up, shinycardtraders.com is the place to be. All of these are up there, unless it's sold since this video has been recorded. Look at that Umbreon. The real Moonbreon. None of you haters with your Evolving Skies Moonbreon. This is the real Moonbreon. Don't at me. Boom. I wonder if this will, oh, look at the firework. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. How good's that? That's why they call it the fireworks pattern. Pew, pew. Very good for New Year's. Ready? Boom, boom. Who needs a fireworks display when you come here? Boom, boom. Okay, I'll stop. Raikou EX. Very nice card. One of the original secret rares. Well, trust me, guys, we have a whole stack to our right as well that you can't even see. I'll get some of those out in a second. Come on, let's focus. Camera hates Beckett as well. Dark Dragonite. Honestly, Dark Dragonite, not as good as Fossil Dragonite. Come at me if you think so. I think Fossil Dragonite is the single best Dragonite ever printed. That rainbow color hits different. Jelly Bean Gengar. Mega Gengar, actually. I love the white Gengar. That's actually sick. My favorite card of all time, right there, Pikachu VMAX Rainbow. Way better than the Surging Sparks Pikachu. Way better. Come at me. You can't convince me it's not. 50 times better. If you don't think it is, get off the channel. Boom, Charizard. PSA 9, kind of sucks. Oh well, we move on. We don't try and make everything sound good. Back to the original Moonbreon. If you're still this far into the video, get in the comments and type OG Moonbreon. And if you type OG Moonbreon, you're the real OG. Look at that, Japanese. Again, considerably cheaper. This one is super underrated, I think. Not that expensive for a poncho. I call it Boat Boy Pikachu. Look how cute he looks. Can I focus? It's not going to focus, is it? Nah. Boat Boy Pikachu. How good. Love Boat Boy Pikachu. Master Ball PSA 9. This was a pickup at a show. What do we think about the new Master Balls compared to the... Well, I say new Master Balls compared to the old Master Balls. It's only been like a year. But like the Terrestrial Festival, Prismatic Evolution Master Ball line compared to the other Master Ball line. I've actually got... I'll show you. Give me 1 sec. I'm not even going to cut this. I'm going to walk to my left quickly. I'm not even going to cut this. We're going to compare the difference between the Master Ball from Terrestrial Festival compared to the Master Ball of 151. So we've got, again, Pikachu Master Ball. Look at all those Master Balls on there. You got like 77 Master Balls on one card. And then you've got Terrestrial Festival. If I can focus it. And the Master Ball is there. Can you even see that? Just? I don't even think you can see it. You can see me. Hello. Yeah, don't know. I actually think after doing that, I thought I liked the Umbreon Master Ball better. I think I like the way the 151s are. I think. Let me know. Let me know what you think. Neo Lugia, one of the all-time great Lugias. PSA 9. This one's hard to get into 10. I'd never even seen this card before I bought it. Firefighter Pikachu from the Pokemon Center. What a banger. It's like holding like a Poliwhirl thing in his hand. Like, so sick. So sick. This, oof. Let's take this out of the sleeve. Let's take this out of the sleeve. This is a banger. Oh, look at that. Bang. Skyridge Umbreon. Oh, that's so beautiful. It is an 8, but look at that. It is gorgeous. Skyridge Umbreon, PSA 8. That one of my favorites I think I picked up recently. And we're going to follow that one with something that I hate that I've picked up recently. I actually got this back from PSA, Bought this online on eBay, raw, sealed, and it got a 5. Jolty on Poncho. I'm probably doing myself dirty here because I probably will crack this out and sell it raw, but I have no idea why it got a 9. I looked over this card with I went over it with a fine-tooth comb, and no idea why. Oh well, we move on. We move on. None of this stuff has been priced. All this is fresh back from PSA. We've got a Glaceon V-Star PSA 10. Got a couple of these bad boys. Cheeky little Gengar VMAX Alt Art. Everyone's favorite Gengar, I think. A little Web Series Zappy. Picked this one up like a year ago. Tried to sell it raw for ages, and I was like, you know what, I'll grade it. It's not in the best condition. I got a 9 somehow. Crazy. Crazy. Best Flareon ever printed. Not even close. Absolute fire Flareon on this one. I still remember the first time I ever saw that card. I was at like a random card show in out my way in Melbourne, Australia. And it was literally a card show in like the storage room of like an already existing store. And I was like, someone walked up to me like, "Oh, are you buying? You buying?" And I was very, very fresh to buying and selling, I guess. And they're like, "Oh, I've got this Flareon card." It was the Japanese version. And I was like, "Oh yeah, that's like absolutely crazy." They're like, "How much?" And I was like, "How much?" And they were like, "Oh, 2.5K." And that was like my first moment where I still remember now. It was like the first moment where I was like, "Oh wow, there are some crazy cards that I definitely cannot afford." And even now, when people walk up with cards like that, I still get a little bit taken back, like, wow, do I really want to spend $2,500 on a piece of cardboard? But it is fun, and it is such a sick card. And honestly, I have owned it in Japanese since then, but it's a lot less expensive now than it was back then. Let's add a new pile in from our little box here on the right. Let's add another pile. And then we've got some nice ones in the ending and some card guards. Look at that. That's a fat stack we have to go through still. I think these are all the same. They are. I told you, I have a lot of these Eevees from the Japanese, what is it? Japanese Twilight Masquerade? Is that? Yeah, I think so. This one sucks, but I knew this was going to get a bad grade, so someone's going to be able to pick this up nice and cheap. I think this will be even cheaper than a raw price. But I like to grade everything I get, so why not? Another Gengar VMAX Alt Art from Fusion Strike. Did that just get really dark all of a sudden? Do I need to let some more light? Hold on, let me let some more light in. Not too much though. Did that do anything? I don't know if that did anything, but we're gonna go with it. Oh, can we still focus? We can. How good. Snorlax EX. This will be popular. This will not last one show. Can confirm. Won't last a single show. I think it is a little dark, but who cares? We're going to roll with... Oh, look at that. You can see everything. You can see my t-shirt. You can see everything. I am shocked at how cheap this card is. Shocked. Have a guess in the comments without looking. Don't cheat. Do not cheat. Have a guess in the comments how much that card costs. I guarantee you'll get it completely wrong. This, like, the fact that this is $200 is wild. An apple with some snakes in it, PSA 10. We have a little Luigi, PSA 7. Picked this one up at a show raw. Knew it wasn't in the best nick. Got a 7. But got it cheap enough that I thought it was just worth grading anyway. So, yeah, to take a 7. 7s aren't the worst. 7, it's near mint. People forget that. A 7 is near mint. CGC, gross vomit. Oh well. We have it anyway. Back to the ponchos. Mario, Pikachu, Hanafuda. Again, you want to pick up a poncho for less than $1,000. Go that route. Pikachu, Hanafuda, non-poncho, but I'm claiming it's actually so dark. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Oh, that's way too bright. Let's try that. Did you guys just get blinded? I couldn't see the camera. Hopefully you didn't get blinded. You guys will be right. Toughen it out. Have some concrete. Articuno EX. PSA 6. Mew VMAX Alt Art. PSA 10. Are you guys coming to the shows this, is everyone excited for shows in 2025? I think shows in 2025 are going to be kind of crazy. Like, very crazy. I think every single show for 2025 is going to be like just overrun with people. I think it's going to be kind of insane. I could be wrong, but I think it's going to be kind of insane. Like, I'm already pre-preparing having extra staff for every single show, having extra hands. I just do not think it's going to be possible to, like, I remember back like 2 years ago, even last year, to be fair, even like just like a regular show, I would be able to do the convention by myself. No dramas. Like, yeah, it would get a little bit busy here and there, but for the most part, I could do it by myself. It wasn't too bad. But I do not think this year I have any chance at all of being able to do a convention without at least 2 other people. At least 2 other people. Like, I can't see doing a show this year that has less than, hello? This camera hates Beckett slabs. Focus! It hates BGS as much as, there we go. Didn't even want to focus. Like, I don't want to look at that shit. Sorry for the language. I don't want to look at that crap. That, I told you, look at this. Fossil Dragonite, 50 times better. 50 times better than Dark Dragonite from Rocket. That Rainbow Holo is chef's kiss. Lily, you all know I collect Lily. You all know I collect Lily. I've got that one in a PSA 10 sitting away in my little case. Still need the Japanese Ultra Prism, like this one, the Japanese version. But who the wants to spend over 10 bands on a Lily card? Not me at the moment. Focus! It really does hate Beckett. What's wrong with Beckett, guys? Do you hate Beckett? Do you love Beckett? I am not the biggest Beckett fan. I'm a little bit of a Beckett hater. Probably why my camera agrees with me. A little bit of a Beckett hater. But for some reason, people pay more for them. Actually, it's weird. With Beckett, come on. Now it's a PSA hater. Come on. With Beckett, it's funny because for like a PSA 10 compared to a Beckett 10, like a Beckett 10 will sell for like 1.5 a PSA 10. Quick, mid-conversation switch. This card here, focus, boom. Promo full collector chest. I promise you, if you guess in the comments right now how much you think this card is worth in a PSA 10, without looking, you will be wrong. Guaranteed. You will not even get close to how much that's worth. Promise you. You won't get close. I was shocked when I bought it. Shocked. Okay, back. Yes, so a BGS 10 worth more than a PSA 10. You can't deny that. You can't argue it. It just is what it is. Gengar EX, this actually sold overnight. So if you want to pick this Gengar EX up, you're too late, you're too slow. You should have been on shinycardtraders.com already. What are you doing? Anyway, PSA 10, worth less than a BGS 10, right? Confirmed, no one can argue, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, PSA 9 compared to BGS 9. Pretty sure PSA 9 wins. You see this? 7.5 on a Zapdos EX Secret Rare. Guess what? That, my friends, is Pop 1. Population 1. Shining Gary. Yeah, so for example, this Shining Gary, let's pretend it was a 7. Not a 6.5, right? Let's pretend it was a 7. A PSA 7, I'm pretty sure a PSA 7 would sell for more than a BGS 7. Pretty sure. This Charizard, by the way, guys, if you want to pick up a Charizard and you're immature like me, pick this one up because you can see in the top right corner of the PSA slab there what number it is. Pick that one up. Good card. Lol. Immature much. Charizard EX. Korokoro Magazine promo. PSA 10. Yeah, so PSA 9 worth more than a BGS 9. BGS 10 worth more than a PSA 10. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but if you ask me, I'd still rather the PSA 10. So we're getting near the end here, guys. We're getting near the end. We've probably only got like 6 or 7 cards left. If you're this far into the video, you're an absolute beast. It's nearly 20 minutes long, and I've just been rambling about crap. Mewtwo Strikes Back Charizard. But I did really want to show you guys everything I picked up recently. Everyone always asks, oh, what do you got? What new stuff you got? At least now I can say, look, if you want to see what new stuff I got and what new stuff I'm going to have at the next show, here's a link to my latest video. Here's a few things that we have in some card guards. I think I got most of these card guards with the cards, hence why they're in there. But they are nice cards. Look at that, a Neo 3 Raikou Holo. Japanese, beautiful card. This one's probably one of my favorite cards I've picked up recently. First edition, Mysterious Mountains, Houndoom, PSA 10. The camera won't do justice just how beautiful this holo is. And in this card guard, this card looks just gorgeous. That'll be available. Lugia EX Bandit Ring First Edition, PSA 10, in the shiny, sexy silver card guard. Chef's kiss. This one's a banger. Charizard EX Art Collection. Picked this one off my best mate, Michael. He'll love that I call him my best mate. He'll love that. Me and Michael do plenty of deals. We've known each other for quite a few years now, actually. I reckon 2-3 years. BGS 7.5 base set Charizard. Doesn't want to focus on BGS, but let's focus on the last card. Even though it is BGS, it is very nice. BGS 6, First Edition Neo Genesis Lugia. This will not last long. Guaranteed. It's actually really funny when I'm at shows. I like make sure you can see the grade on the card, and I have it sitting like this, like folded over in the case, and people can never tell that it's First Edition. It's probably half the reason it's lasted so long. That's probably my bad, but we move on. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you saw anything you liked in this video, please go to shinycardtraders.com and check it out. If you see something and you want a better deal, all you can do is ask. Message me on Instagram, message me on Facebook, message me on, I don't know, LinkedIn. I don't care. Wherever you find Shiny Card Traders, shoot me a message. We can work out a deal. But yeah, thank you guys for being 22 minutes into this video. Appreciate it very much. Head to shinycardtraders.com, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll be back with another video soon. I might do a pickup video like we did with the Charizard one. We walk in, do a deal with someone, shake hands, blah, 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 film all that. Because we don't have a show until February. So until then, guys, hope you enjoyed the pickup video. Stay safe. Enjoy the New Year's. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao.